The Kingdom of Kush. The Kingdom of Kush existed at the same time as the Egyptians. The earliest Kushite society was based on animal herding, with occasional hunting of gazelles, hippopotami, and small game. The farmers lived in round hut dwellings and buried their dead in distinctive circular tombs. Kush was written in hieroglyphs, leaders styled themselves as pharaohs, worshipping the sun god Amun, and even built pyramids. It was also during the time of the Kingdom of Kush that trade routes started to be established that linked Kush with the rest of the world. Far from being an outlying kingdom, Kush was at the center of a trade network that linked India, Europe, and the Middle East, and all parts of Africa, including West Africa. Such wealth made the Kush a tempting target, and the Egyptians routinely tried to conquer it. For centuries, the Egyptians were more powerful of the two kingdoms on the Nile. However, as the Assyrians became more powerful in the Near East, more of Egyptian resources had to be spent protecting that frontier. This meant greater instability for the rest of Egypt, and the Kush were able to capitalize on this weakness. Under King Kashta, the Kush conquered the southern part of Egypt, while his son Piye conquered the northern half, establishing what is known in Egyptian history as the 25th dynasty from 760 BC to 656 BC. The 25th dynasty Piye established would rejuvenate Egypt with new widespread construction of pyramids, that even after in its later years when Nubia no longer ruled Egypt, Piye's influence on ancient Egypt as the greatest black pharaoh would always echo across the desert sands. During Piye's reign, there was a period of rivalry and religious division amongst the rulers of Lower Egypt. To Piye this presented an opportunity for both territorial expansion and religious revival. Piye initiated what he considered a holy war in the name of Amun Ra, based on the Egyptian Kemetic creation story recorded in the Shabaka Stone. In the 20th year of his reign, the man who would become the greatest and most powerful pharaoh began his expansion into Lower Egypt with Nubian power reaching as far as Thebes, where he faced and defeated a coalition of Lower Egypt's kings after his army successfully invaded Middle and Lower Egypt. To acknowledge and announce his status as king of both Upper and Lower Egypt, Piye attended the Great Opet festival at Thebes, recording the details of his military conquest in the Piye victory stele. Piye then returned to Nubia, where he ruled as king of both Upper and Lower Egypt. When Piye died, he was buried next to the largest pyramid in the royal cemetery in his homeland of Kush, which today is located in North Sudan. If you want to learn more about Africa's stolen history, also known as Alkebulan history, subscribe for more videos.